morning. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning,
everybody.
y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. You know, we should say that every morning. Every single morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. You know, when we talk about making that decision and start off our day, right? You know, start off the day positive. You know, we actually have the ability to decide how our day is going to transport us throughout the whole day. We have that control and that decision. And there's no better way than to come out and profess God's words. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. If we start off every single day like that, you know what? Our day will change. If we make that decision in our mind that, you know what, I'm gonna have a good day, I'm gonna be joyful, I'm gonna be blessed, I'm gonna be upbeat, I'm gonna be positive, it will happen. See, you know, now I don't know if many of you know people, but some people in the world first thing in the morning is not that part of the day, right? Mm-hmm. There's some people that like, you know what, don't talk to me, don't say anything, let me first kind of like blend. Let me wake up for a while and then let me get my cup of coffee or whatever it may need. But, you know, some people are like that. And some people go up through the day that's just, you know, woe is me. Oh, you know, I'm always looking at things that's not positive and all. And what happens is when people actually start off the day like that, the enemy builds on that. The enemy thinks, oh yeah. Let me add to that, because the first thing that happens is we start thinking, oh, this is not going to happen, this is going to happen, and when we start to think and talk that way, it happens. That's what God has given us the ability. Remember what he said, you know, and what it says in the Bible, if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, you'll be saved. So many times the Bible says the tongue can speak life or death into us. So we actually have the ability, and God has given us the power to speak truth. Many times, whatever comes out of our mouth, it will come to fruition. And so that's why a lot of times we have to be careful about what we say or how we say things, because it could come to fruition. So that's why it says the power of the tongue, we can speak life or death. So it depends on what comes out of our mouth, what comes out of our mind, makes a difference in our life. And so we have to remember that. We have to realize that all these things that we say and we think, it has to have an impact. So we always have to say, you know what? I am going to be glad. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be joyful. I'm going to rejoice in the Lord every day. I'm going to rejoice regardless of what situation that's in my life right now. I'm going to rejoice because I have gotten up this morning and God has made this day, and I'm going to praise him for it. And if we say that every morning, the things will change. You know, many churches need joy. Many churches need joy. A lot of times people go to some churches and it's just all serious and crying and just down. And it's like, why can't you laugh at church? Why can't we have a good time at church? Why not, you know, why can't we go to church with the same mindset of determination, the decision that we're going to have fun like we would if we were to go to a game or a concert? Think about it. We go into a game or a concert, before we even walk in the door, I'm like, yeah, boy, we're ready. I'm ready to scream. I'm ready to shout. I'm ready to do whatever. And it's all that. But you know, we should come into church the same way. Even